Hi guys, welcome to our class number 3. Today we are going to review a new unit that is called Work and Studies. So in today's class, we are going to check present perfect, and also we are going to check a homework assignment for this week. So first of all, I want you to watch this video. So let's watch it.
Question.
Never have I ever been pregnant.
Cheers. I can save.
Oh yeah,
Sorry,
we're gonna be drinking a lot.
Whew, okay, next question.
Never have I ever been pregnant.
Cheers. I can save.
Oh yeah, wait, no.
Oh.
We haven't. That's breaking news.
How about cheers? I'm sorry. Okay, let's take that again. Okay, wait a second. We got confused. We've never been pregnant, nothing of that sort, not a scare, not a nothing.
No.
All right. Never have I ever kissed the same guy as my best friend.
Boop. Doop.
That's the tea.
The tea.
That's the
Tequila.
tea.
Okay, so as you can see in this video, they are talking about their life experiences. And here we have some phrases. Well, this is a game.
Question.
Never have
Sorry.
I ever been.
Okay, this game is called Never Have I Ever. And I'm pretty sure that most of you know this game. And here we have some examples. Never have I ever been pregnant. Okay, this means that you have never been pregnant in your life, in your time, during your life, right? We also have this example, drink only if you've done it. And the last one, never have I ever kissed the same guy. So we have here some other examples for you to catch up a little bit. So the first one says, I have never tried sushi in my life. Have never tried. She has always wanted to study English. We have already done the exercises. So what do they have in common? So if you can pause the video and think about it, it would be great. So try to check these examples and try to guess what they have in common. So I guess you pause the video. So now we're going to move on. What do they have in common? These words, have or has, depending on the subject. For instance, I have, but she has. Okay, remember that you have to conjugate the verb have. And also the verb, the past participle, okay? So in this case, tried, wanted, done. That is what they have in common. So these examples, these sentences are called present perfect. They are in present perfect. So present perfect, we use present perfect to talk about life experiences, like the game. Okay, this game, never have I ever. In Spanish, we have yo nunca nunca. Yeah, so that is the game I'm talking about. So we talk about life experiences. We have a question here. Have you ever eaten caviar before, like in your life experience? Also, she has done 2 degrees in archaeology during her life, okay? And also to talk about unfinished actions. For example, I've lived in Paris for 5 years. She has known Karen since 76. And I have a question for you now. It says, what is the difference between these two examples? I've lived in Paris for 5 years versus I lived in Paris for 5 years. So what is the difference between them? Now you have to pause the video and think about it. What is the difference then? In the first example, we have I lived in Paris for 5 years. This is past tense. And as we know, past tense refers to finished actions, okay? Actions that are not longer true. In this case, you lived in the past. You lived there for 5 years in the past, but nowadays you don't live there. That is a difference, because the next sentence we have I've lived in Paris for 5 years. This is an unfinished action. There is a connection between the past and the present. So you moved to Paris 5 years ago, and nowadays, now in the present, you still live there. Okay, so don't get confused with these two tenses. Also, we have here for and since. As you could see, here we have I've lived in Paris for 5 years, but the next example says she's known Karen since. So what is the difference between for and since? Here we have an explanation of it. So we use for plus a period of time. So we can use a number in a time word. For instance, 5 minutes, period of time, 2 weeks, 6 days, okay? But on the contrary, since, you use since plus a starting point, okay? For instance, since 6 o'clock, okay? A year, when it was young, the beginning of time. That is the difference between both of them. And here we have some examples. We've been talking for 40 minutes. We have here a period of time. Okay, we say how long this period is. Sorry for the mistake here. How long? Okay, how long this period is. And the next one, we've been waiting here since 3 o'clock. That is a starting point, when the period began. Okay, that is the difference between both of them. And here we can check more examples about the present perfect. So you have to go to the Aula Virtual, and here in the workshop tab, you can find this link in Unit 2. It says present perfect examples. And here we have a video of some examples of people using present perfect. So for example, we have...
He's your uncle? Oh, honey, it's okay. Him? I've never seen him.
I've never seen him before. That is present perfect. Okay, so you can watch this video. And also we have the homework assignment for this week. Remember that these pieces of homework are graded. So if you send it, you have a 7, but if you don't, you have a 1. Okay. So here we have some exercises. The idea is that you write the answers on our document. So here you can create Documento de Google, okay, a document, Google document. And here you write your name, Carolina, your surname, and then you can write here answers. So exercise 1, yeah, exercise 1, and you write the answers. Something like that, okay? In case you cannot use your computer, you can write your answers on a piece of paper, and you can take some photos and you can send me those photos, okay? I don't have any problem with that. And you have to send it to my email, please, okay? And I will send you feedback during the week. Remember that this is my email account. You can find it on the here in Aula Virtual too. Okay, here you have my email account. Okay, so now guys, you have to answer the following questions, these exercises. So in the first one, we have add a sentence using the present perfect. Using the present perfect, okay? So we have to use this have or has plus the verb, the past participle. So we have an example here. I'm tired. I walked miles. So you have to add a sentence. This is the answer. I'm tired. I've walked miles. Okay, so we have 5 more exercises here. In the next one, we have this one. Complete what people say about their studies with the present perfect of the verbs in brackets. So the first exercise says, I never be good at maths. Okay, so we have to use present perfect. I have never been. Okay, so here we have 8 exercises. Okay, and then number 3, we also have to complete the sentences. In this case, we have to use the verbs in the box in present perfect, and we have to use for or since. So we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tense verbs, sorry. And the first one says, they have had, remember that have is the form that we have to use, as I mentioned before, have or has plus a verb. And in this case, the verb that we used is have, and we have to change it. We have to use the past participle. So they have had the same car 10 years, for 10 years. Okay. And in the next one, we have to write sentences following the sentences from exercise 2. So in exercise 2, we had to use verbs in the present perfect, and we had to use for or since. And I wrote an example. I have had my notebook since 2012. Since, in this case, I used since. So you have to write 5 more sentences. And the last exercise, we have, this is a little bit longer, but I know that you are capable of doing it. So it says present perfect or past simple. Write the correct verb form. So you have to write the verbs using present perfect or past simple, okay? And well, that's it. Remember that you here in the aula virtual, you have the present perfect examples. And in case you have any questions, please let me know. Also, I already sent you an email. I'm going to check it. Okay, I think here. Sorry, guys. I'm going to be here waiting for you in case you have any questions. Okay, I'm going to be here from 11 a.m. to 12:10. And you can use this link in case you have any questions about the homework assignment or the content itself. Okay, so guys, take care and see you next week. We have a holiday, so see you on April the 8th. So 8th, sorry. I don't know why I say 8th. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video and see you soon. Bye.